Hello everyone. Today, we'll discuss the Harry Potter series from HBO as one of the most significant and anticipated television projects of our time. And of course, as has become customary in recent years, such projects are not without their share of major scandals. In recent months, the casting news for the upcoming project, especially the information that a dark-skinned actor named Isadora was chosen to play Professor Severus Snape instead of the late Alan Rickman, has caused the most buzz, which, to say the least, is quite controversial. And just yesterday, news broke that following negative reactions from HBO, they might replace the actor for the role of Snape. In light of this information, the name of former Doctor Who star Peter Capaldi has emerged as a possible replacement. Strangely enough, artificial intelligence has sided with viewers who are currently worried that beloved characters in the new series will be altered in attempts to cater to modern trends. However, neural networks, having analyzed all the information about Harry Potter, unanimously decided that the creators of the upcoming series should stick to the original, while revealing some new and interesting details about their forthcoming creation. In short, we have a lot of news today. So, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and let's get started. I suggest we dive straight into the casting news for the upcoming Harry Potter series. As we mentioned earlier, the candidates for the main child roles have not yet been announced, and I'm sure it's a challenging task considering there are over 30,000 applicants wanting to become the new Harry, Ron, Hermione, and others. Nevertheless, when it comes to the more adult part of the cast, we can name some specific individuals. For example, Deadline has provided us with a list of preliminarily approved actors for key roles in the future project. The first on the list is Oscar winner Mark Rainsberg, who played Thor Hogwarts in the films, a role previously portrayed by the late Richard Harris and Michael Gambon. However, recently, many global publications have increasingly reported that Mark Strong, who recently emerged as a contender for this role, is most likely to secure the contract. Additionally, according to the latest data, Sharon Horgan is being considered as the main candidate for the role of Deputy Headmistress Minerva McGonagall, a character previously played by the late Maggie Smith. There are also active rumors that Emmy winner Brad Goldstein will play the role of Hogwarts gamekeeper Rubeus Hagrid, once brilliantly portrayed by Robbie Coltrane. As for Professor Severus Snape, arguably the most beloved character among fans of the legendary film series, his casting is generating the most buzz. After reports in the press that actor Papa Edu is almost confirmed for the role of Snape, this news has sparked a wave of emotions. Let's see what exactly the press has written about this. A British actor who played in the film I Can Destroy You is being considered for the role that Harry Potter fans love so much, reports a Hollywood Reporter. The actor has already been offered the role, although HBO has not yet made an official statement on the matter. The article also mentions that this will be an example of HBO keeping its promise of a diverse cast. The films were sometimes criticized for predominantly featuring white actors, and this is likely to bring a fresh perspective to the characters. From my side, I'll add that this fresh approach has already sparked outrage among fans. According to the latest updates that appeared just days ago, it seems that after the unfortunate fate of series like The Witch from Netflix or The Rings of Power from Amazon, whose creators went into direct conflict with the audience and refused to listen to their opinions, HBO Max is apparently reconsidering its decision regarding the Black Snape. English-language press is currently writing that after receiving extremely negative reactions to the casting of Isadora as Snape, HBO is considering replacing the actor for this role. Additionally, for example, the publication Park Play writes about Peter D appearing in the Harry Potter series after the negative reaction to Snape's casting. The article states that although this is still just a rumor, the confirmation of Capaldi's participation, who previously played Doctor Who, now in the Harry Potter series, could change the fans' mood after a series of conflicting rumors and statements. Harry Potter is constantly making headlines due to potential casting options, and not all of them have been well received. The first case occurred many years ago when the adult versions of Hermione and Grade were changed to a black woman in the Broadway production Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. A more recent example was the announcement that black actor Papa Isadora is being considered for the role of Severus Snape, the iconic Doctor Who, now potentially playing another iconic role in another cult British series. Many speculate that this could be the role of Garrick Ollivander, the wandmaker from Diagon Alley, who was portrayed by the late John Hurt in the films. Perhaps, according to the authors of the article, Capaldi's selection for this role is intended to appease the viewers and generate interest for the future show. Although, in my opinion, I honestly don't quite understand how casting an actor for the role of Mr. Ollivander can alleviate the negativity from, for example, a poor casting of Severus Snape. But according to reports from other publications, it's likely that this time the Black Snape will still be cancelled after the wave of outrage, just as Netflix once reconsidered making a Black series for The Witcher series. Overall, viewers are certainly already tired of all sorts of innovations from the creators of new films and series, where, for the sake of political correctness or some whims of filmmakers, the appearance of iconic characters is often changed contrary to all common sense. So this time, people arm themselves with artificial intelligence. For example, some users have already uploaded the full book descriptions of the main Harry Potter characters into neural networks like DALL-E, hoping that an unbiased AI could generate their appearances. As you can see, everything turned out to be quite predictable, and the neural networks showed their limitations. Others went even further by uploading all the Harry Potter books into ChatGPT and asking the AI to depict what the 30 main characters look like according to its understanding. The appearance of some of them differs significantly from what was seen in the movies. But as it turned out, artificial intelligence still proved to be somewhat biased because, to the horror of any Hollywood producer, all 30 key characters, based on their descriptions in the books and other minor details provided by J.K. Rowling and analyzed by the AI, turned out to be white. Nothing personal, of course. By the way, if you want to see all the images, click on the prompt in the upper right corner right now and go to our Telegram channel, where we've already uploaded all 30 pictures. It's very interesting and fun there, so join us and you won't regret it. Now, let's say a few more words about the latest updates on the upcoming series that became known from its showrunner. Regarding the casting of actors, the results are expected to be announced this spring, and filming of the new adaptation is set to begin in the summer of 2025 at Warner Bros. Studios near Watford. Each book will be adapted into a separate season as part of a 10-year plan. Executive producers Mark Mylott and Francesco Gardiner promise that the series will immerse viewers in the story deeper than ever before. "We have 8 hours to tell the first book," the showrunners said during a recent interview at Warner Bros. Headquarters, which most likely means that the first season will consist of 8 episodes, each approximately 1 hour long. "This time will allow us to delve into the true depths and flaws and understand how the language of magic can develop," added Francesco Gardiner. "We are following the spirit of the films to attract the best British talents," added Mark Mylott. Additionally, they are intrigued by characters that are set to appear in the show but were not seen in the films, such as the mischievous poltergeist Peeves. "We will have a great time with Peeves in the corridors," the showrunner said. "Hogwarts is a real place," says Mark Mylott. "So there will be elements of Georgian architecture and attempts at realism." He also added that Mark and Francesco are striving to maintain canonical accuracy regarding the ages of certain characters, noting that, for example, in 1991, when the events of The Philosopher's Stone take place, Snape was only 31 years old. "No one can replace Alan Rickman, but we can find the next generation," the showrunners added. In general, they promise a synthesis of the best from the books and films, as well as something that viewers have not yet seen on screen. It certainly sounds very impressive, but how it will turn out in practice remains an open question. So feel free to write right now how you feel about this endeavor and what you expect from it. Also, don't forget to like, share with those who might be interested, and of course, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone who has been with us, and goodbye.